Parents and former students of some Hasidic schools in Brooklyn claiming students are leaving school unprepared for the real world. News 12 Brooklyn, Shayna Stuhlin met a former yeshiva school student at Borough Park to find out what steps some are taking to make a change.
Imagine graduating after 12 years in a New York City school, but you speak English so poorly, people think you are a foreigner. That's what parents and former students of Hasidic yeshivas claim is happening to boys in their community.
I know what it's like to not have a proper education.
Naftuli Moster is a former student of a Borough Park yeshiva. He says right now, many yeshiva students over age 13 learn no English or math at all. Younger boys only an hour and a half a day. In the past, yeshivas were able to focus mostly on Jewish studies because Jewish communities were insular. But Moster says in today's world, having poor secular education isn't an option when people need to get jobs outside of the community in order to make a living.
Poverty is really skyrocketing in many of these communities.
It's also an uphill battle for those like him when they try to pursue higher education.
The first obstacles was really I had to write an essay, and I didn't know what the word essay even means, or let alone how to construct one.
He says enough is enough. He's organized a petition signed by 52 parents and former students demanding the Department of Education step in. They want the DOE to investigate the quality of secular education and to take steps to ensure the pupils at these yeshivas are getting the education required by law. Part of what makes this issue so complex is that many Hasidic communities, like the ones here in Borough Park, are extremely tight-knit. And those who speak out against the system may face consequences.
You start being an outcast.
This parent of yeshiva students I spoke to is so afraid of being shunned, he asked his face to be blurred and his voice distorted. But he says he signed the petition because
something really has to be done.
He hopes this petition will spark a change and give his kids a chance to succeed, a chance he, as a former yeshiva student himself, never had.
If me, or people like me, wouldn't take the risk, what else should we expect to do?
Shayna Stuhlin, News 12 Brooklyn.
The DOE says they're investigating what, if any, changes need to be made to the yeshiva system. In other countries like Belgium and Canada, the government has stepped in and successfully enforced secular education in yeshivas.